Hey everyone, my name is Reece and welcome back to another video. So if you wasn't aware already, they finally did it. They finally released gameplay for Sonic Frontiers. So that's basically what we're going to be having a look at today. At the current time of recording this, there's been a gameplay teaser and a 7-minute gameplay trailer. And on this day of recording, there is going to be a premiere of the combat gameplay. So I'm going to be covering all three of those in this one video here because I kind of wanted to wait and have like a collection of all of the gameplay trailers together. I don't know if they're going to release more or not. They probably will, but for now, this is what we're going to be covering in this video, and obviously I'm going to have to record it in sections because it's going to be like 8 hours or so from this point until the gameplay comes out, but I will be reacting to that when it premieres. Before we get too far into the video though, I just would like to kindly ask you to subscribe to the channel if you are not already, and if you like the content that you're seeing. Anyway, with that being said, let's not waste any more time and let's just get straight into this, shall we? Here we go, this is the first clip. This is like the 30 or 40 second reveal that they released the day or so before they released the 7-minute gameplay trailer for us. So I honestly don't have too much to say about this, other than that it looks cool, and I mean, at this point it wasn't enough to really go much off of. There's a little bit of gameplay, little bit of the combat, but we still don't really know how it's going to work entirely. It does look cool though, but I can understand some of the criticisms and gripes that people have had with this game, and to be honest, I agree with quite a lot of them. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this one is the big one. Here we go! Sonic Frontiers gameplay. Honestly, I think it looks gorgeous. I think it looks really, really nice. Something I don't like already off the bat though, there's been a debate, some people saying about the animations and using the Forces model and everything, which I'm pretty sure it's been confirmed that they have built this game off of that. I'm not too bothered, but I don't know, I do have certain things about the Forces model that I don't like. I honestly don't like the jump animation either. I know that's a little thing to kind of say about compared to obviously some of the massive problems like some of the animations, like the trick system that you'll see a little bit later on. It's not that big of an issue. This is an issue though. I mean, I hope they fix this. It's been blowing up all over the internet about the physics and the rail grinding and everything. So I'm not going to go into that. Yes, it's an issue, and you know, I'm not going to blindly state that it's not an issue because I mean, I love Sonic, but I'm not going to be someone to go, yeah, this is amazing, and completely blindly, you know, accept it for all of its flaws. Don't get me wrong, I'm going to have a lot of enjoyment out of this game, and I'm going to be buying it straight away. I mean, I'm pretty sure a lot of fans will do that anyway, you know, despite the product maybe not being perfect. I know we have still got months to go, and I really hope they improve some of the criticisms on it. I mean, for the most part, I think it looks great, and I think it's going to be really fun. But, I mean, I have heard some very valid points from people of, yes, this game looks more like a tech demo at the moment. Yeah, I agree with that, to be honest. Yeah, I agree with that. I'm kind of glad they haven't revealed any story yet, though. I kind of want to experience that for myself. But, yeah, people saying about this being a little bit of a tech demo, yeah, I can see that, and you know, it does kind of look like it. That's another gripe I have, though, as well. So, the boost being different and not actually having an aura is kind of cool. I like that idea. But what I don't like is, I don't know if it's just the person who is playing this, but it seems like later on in the gameplay, it's like only like spews of boost. Like, look at this. They don't hold it down the whole time. They're going slower, and then they start boosting. I don't know how I feel about that. If it's like the Sonic Unleashed Wii gameplay, if any of you know, where you couldn't like boost all the time, you couldn't hold the button down, you had to shake the remote and it would like have small bursts of boost. I don't like it if it's like that. I mean, I think that kind of ruins the speed element a little bit, but hey, maybe that's just me. I don't know. I'm just giving my opinions on what I think of this. I think wall running, that looks awesome. I'm really excited about that, actually. And yeah, again, the game does look gorgeous. I really do think it looks gorgeous. But look at this. Here is one of the other gripes I have with this game. And I don't want to only say negative things, but I mean, it's the only really things to point out at the minute that we've seen. We don't really know much about the game other than, obviously, this clip and the other one at the moment, and then the reveal that's coming out later. They do need to fix the tricks. That is something I will say. They do need to fix the tricks. I've heard some people say about the collision as well when Sonic's running through grass and other obstacles. I mean, I'm not too bothered about that, to be honest with you, but yes, it would be lovely if they could do that. Here's another thing. The puzzles. I love the idea of the puzzles. Reminds me of Jedi Fallen Order and Breath of the Wild, games like that. Games that I really, really enjoy, and I've actually 100% completed, Jedi Fallen Order and games like that, because I enjoy collecting things and I enjoy the open world aspect of just exploring around. I really hope this is like that in that sense. The puzzles don't seem too complex. I like how they're using the, what I guess we thought was the boost. I wonder if that will be another stage of Sonic's speed later on, like an unlockable skill or something. Not a clue. I also don't know if this is like Assassin's Creed or, like the towers in Spider-Man where you like get to see more of the area once you complete them little checkpoint things because they kind of glow around. Not a clue what that's about. This game does look like a lot of fun though. I mean, for years I wanted to just run around in an open world Sonic game and just have fun. Oh, that's another point that I didn't mention though. The pop-ins. Yes, I know a million people have said it, but I mean it is an issue. It kind of does ruin the immersiveness. I mean, again, it seems to be, for me anyway, a lot of the things that I have issues with this game so far are the minor details, and the minor details kind of add up to a lot in the end product. But I mean, I don't know, to be honest. I don't know. I don't want to criticize the game because I think it does look cool, and I think, credit where credit's due, it looks amazing. I just hope they fix some of these minor issues, to be honest with you, and I hope they listen to the fan base like they did with the Sonic movie. I mean, part of the reason why that design is the way it is, and the movies have the success that they have so far, is because of the fan base. So I do kind of hope they fix things like the trick system and some of the animations here and there, and the physics. Please fix the physics. I will say though, yes, there's a lot of negative things to cover at the minute, but I think there's also a lot of positives to come out of this. I do think this game looks amazing, and I do think it's going to be a lot of fun to play. We're just going to have to wait until the actual thing comes out, and until we get to play it for ourselves, to be honest. I don't want to judge it too harshly until I get hands-on experience myself and I actually get to play it. I mean, that's just me. This is what we've seen so far. It looks good. There are good elements. There are bad elements. There are things that they could obviously improve. But you know what? I think it's pretty positive overall, and we'll just have to wait to see with the other trailers and that we get later on. We have reached the end of this clip though, and we're just gonna have to wait for more. That's all that's gonna happen, and we've got another one coming out later today, but it'll be literally like a 2-second cut for you guys. So yeah, let's watch that. So here we are. It's finally time for the first combat trailer for this game. Here we go. So this is the amalgamation ball enemy that we saw from the teaser. I'm gonna be completely honest, I don't know how I feel about this gameplay at the moment. I know we haven't seen much and this is the first thing that we are seeing, but I don't know, I just feel like it's maybe a little bit just not finished yet. I mean, there are some aspects of it that look really cool, but I think we've definitely seen better Sonic combat, that being the Werehog. Love it or hate it, I do think the combat system was better and did look visually cooler, even though some of these moves do look really nice. I do have to say I do like the look of the XP though. I do think that's kind of interesting. There's another one of the same enemies here. I don't even think we know what these are yet, to be honest. They're just, I mean, as I called it, it's just an amalgamation of different balls and everything. I don't know what else to call it, to be honest. It's like a glowy thing. I mean, I don't think it's like a Eggman robot. It can't be, can it? Or maybe it can, I don't know. Yeah, I'll be honest, I can't say I'm overly impressed so far. But I do like the ideas of having these different enemies and stuff, and how this one that you can only defeat by like taking his shield off and then attacking him. I think that's cool. I like the animation as well of that attack. It kind of reminds me of like a Dragon Ball Z move or something. Like Ultra Instinct Goku, where he's doing like the air punches. That's what that reminds me of. I think Sonic looks a little bit weird punching and kicking, but I mean, maybe that's just me. But yeah, I mean, I would like to know the story and the backstory of like all these enemies that we're going to be fighting, because I don't think we literally know anything. at the moment, which is kind of difficult to make a judgment off. I want to know what the purpose of this game is going to be. Yeah, I definitely think this is interesting as well, though. I wonder what they're going to show off next. Okay, so it's just another one of these enemies, just in a different location. I do like the water, though. I think the water looks visually gorgeous. There's, I think as well, the enemies, I think they flesh out the open world a little bit more. And I think they're just showing off here that you actually can't really do anything unless you take the shield off of this enemy. Yeah, some of the animations look better than others. I think they're fine in some cases, to be honest, and some in other cases look a little bit weird. But you know what, I'm okay with it, and I don't know, maybe I'm judging it a little bit too harshly, but I'm not the biggest fan at the moment. But then again, we haven't played anything yet, and this is literally just video footage of what the gameplay is going to be like. So, I mean, to be fair, until you play it yourself, I'm not going to make like a proper judgment or anything on it. I mean, don't get me wrong or anything, I think this game looks cool, and I think it visually looks amazing, but I'm honestly more excited about just exploring the open world than I am the combat. I don't know, is it wrong to say I don't like it? But it's just my opinion at the moment. Not the biggest fan. I think it could be cool with like more combos and unlockable skills and that. I think if they take it in the right direction and do it just right, then I think it won't be a problem at all. But at the moment, I think, honestly, it's just going to take a while to get used to it, because we've never really had a combat-focused Sonic game with modern Sonic. Because, I mean, we had the Werehog just for combat, and I think that works just fine, because he's built differently, and the way that his stretchy arms and everything work to make different combos, I think worked really well. So, I mean, yeah, I think this is definitely just going to take a little bit of getting used to, and what the... That is massive! Look at that thing! Honestly, I will say though, this is cool. Look at the size of it. That's massive. Okay, you know what that reminds me of? Where they've kind of hit their arm down and then you have to climb up it. That reminds me of one of the bosses from Super Mario Galaxy. If any of you know the one that I'm talking about. I think it might be the first Grand Star. I mean, I could be completely wrong there. I've only played Super Mario Galaxy 2, and that's one of the games that I've loved a lot, actually. I've 100%ed that game as well. But I honestly, I kind of like this boss. Like, I think they're called Titans. But I think they look really cool, and I think they definitely have a really cool presence here. I think it might just be the reveal trailer, but I will say the music here is way too soft, and, you know... It's not tense like it probably should be and will be in this moment, so I'm not going to critique that too much because I'm sure they'll change that. This is cool, using the boost thing to like make the foot come up and then homing attack onto that. I think that's pretty awesome. Yeah, so I like this. This is probably I don't know. This is a part that I'll definitely say I do like out of this trailer, out of the combat trailer. I do like these Titan things. They look really cool, and it honestly, it kind of reminds me of the dragon fight from Super Mario Odyssey. It's a little bit what it reminds me of. It reminds me of a lot of Mario stuff, actually. This game, not that I'm complaining, because I love Mario and Sonic, but yeah, I like the look of this. I think this is cool, and I definitely welcome this, to be honest. I think this is nice. And I like how it gets harder each time to climb up the arm, because you've got the red ones that propel you back, and the blue ones that push you upwards. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. I think this is really, really cool, to be honest, though, you know, when you get into it. But also, I mean, I think it could be better as well, to be honest, but that's just my opinion. Well, with all that being said, I do think that the game has definitely a lot of potential to it and a lot of good ideas. I hope they execute them well, and I hope that they fix a few of the issues that they've got going on, because hopefully there is a few months left of development and everything, but I realise this is like probably very close to a finished product. I have a few personal like gripes and everything with it that other people might go, yeah, whatever. But you know what, I'm not going to judge the game like too harshly or anything until I get a hands-on experience and get to play it myself. Then I'll give like a proper thoughts and opinions on it, because I mean, as long as it feels right and it's, you know, nothing's inherently wrong, then I'm sure it'll be great to play, to be honest. But thank you all so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you all in another one.